Hey everybody, and welcome to Trending Matters. Yesterday I dropped a video, and the video was all about what to do on the first date as a girl. Today I'm going to be talking on what to do on the first date as a guy. As a man on your first date, what do you need to do to create a strong first impression before your girl that you just caught? The first thing is to pick a romantic location for your date. The reason why I said romantic, and I did put it in the girl zone, is because when a man and a woman meet, the first person to push romance forward is the boy. You don't expect the girl to push romance. Some people will say the girl is doing too much, or she's just crushing on the guy. Maybe she has been crushing on the guy. No. So you pick a romantic location close to a place where both of you can sit together. Not sitting down and there will be a dinner table between you people. No. There are lounge that on the outside of the lounge is a restaurant, and you go further, there's a suite where both of you can stay on a couch, not necessarily a dinner table. And where you're going is either you meet at the location or you drive down to pick her from the house. If you don't have a car, you can hire a car, go to her house and pick her. And if you don't have money enough to hire a car, what you will do is tell her the location where you are going to have your date and make sure you are there in time. And when you're going, buy her a present. It's not too much to buy flowers. It's not too much to buy a box of chocolates. As if she's the type that likes chocolates for her, because it won't be right you go there empty-handed. Now, when you get there, this is a romantic date. The first thing you need to do is to put your phone on silent, or better still put it off, to avoid disturbance from your friends and family, because this is just the time you have for yourself. Now, the next thing to do is try to know her, listen to her, ask her questions. Then you flirt a little with her. You're the one to push. You flirt a little, but you don't need to push harder. Another thing you ought to have at the back of your mind is respect her boundaries. Do not push over. You can even sing for her, love song. There is no problem. And while you're doing all this, there is a bottle of wine or soft drink on the table for her to take. You can't just invite a girl on the first date and there's nothing on the table. So you can put something on the table, order for something, while you push a little, show some physical affection towards her. You don't just sit down there, put your hands like this and be asking her questions, waiting for her to answer. You're not in the classroom, it's not jam exam you're writing. Ask her questions, give her a smile, make some eye contact, make some sexy eye contact, blink at her. Yeah, just flirt with her. So this will take me to let you know there are different kinds of dates. As a man, you should know we have a dinner date, we have a lunch date, we have a comedy show, you have cinema show, you have a mall. So you decide the kind of dates where you're taking your dates to. If it's a cinema, fine, but I don't advise your first outing to be a cinema, because you're going there to watch movies. Your first date should be in a romantic place. You could pick a dinner date, or dinner date is romantic, why the lunch date is a kind of easing stress. So I don't really uh, uh, ask anyone, suggest a lunch date for a first time romantic, unless maybe both of you are working in the same office, you can choose a lunch date. But if both of you are not in the same office, you better choose a dinner date. Dinner date is always towards evening. It could be on a Sunday, it could be on a Friday. Friday evening is always the best, so she will have time to think about you throughout the weekend. That's it. And when she leaves, you have to call her on the phone and appreciate her for showing up. It is very necessary. Very necessary. Appreciate her for showing up. And lastly, before she leaves, make sure you have a plan for a next meeting. Right there. Have a plan for a next meeting. When are we going to see again? How do you think we can see? Are you coming over to my house? Are you coming to the office to see me? Will you be free? Let me come and see you somewhere. You ask and make the plan so you can have the opportunity to see her again. And there's one thing I want to, don't ever, you just asking a girl out. The next thing you be telling her is, can you come to my house? Be giving her your house address. It's a write-off for some girls. It's a write-off. Don't give a girl your house address the first time to come and see you in the house. It's a write-off. Some will just overread it that this guy is after what he's after. You understand? So I think with these few points of mine, as a guy, you should be able to pick some lessons and run with it. Thank you till I meet again.